wanting to control and to limit what Roman elites were capable of doing. And part of it is that, how do I want to put this? So why this was controversial for Augustus to do this, to put all these laws in place, is that as Roman emperor, he was essentially meddling with the power of the paterfamilias, right? The heads of the households. So the Roman elite men. So this is kind of like the equivalent of, like, let's say like there's an American politician today who says that government agents can enter your house. They can legally enter your house and do what they want, but this happens in a stand your ground state. You can imagine that's kind of right. You're having like these two issues of like who gets political and social control in this space, kind of butting heads. Does the president and the government get control, or does the person who owns this house and whose property you're on have control? So Augustus is kind of like threatening the power of elite Romans by saying that he claimed that they were like indiscriminate with their manumission practices, that they were freeing too many enslaved people before their death because they wanted to like boost their social profile posthumously and boost their funerary rights by having all of these enslaved people kind of part of their funerary procession. So there's a lot to unpack there.
Okay, so and this kind of goes to the idea of the imperator being like the top paterfamilias of all, so the one dad to rule them all.
Exactly. So he's messing with all the other dads by saying, "I'm the daddiest dad."
Oh, that's fantastic. We can stop there. No, go on.
But this is exactly the problem, is that he's going up against other people who are like in Roman law have traditionally had kind of, with sometimes with the exception of like the power of life and death, could basically do what they want with people that are in their familia, including enslaved persons and freed persons. And Augustus, as a new, the first Roman emperor, is starting to get in the way of that and says, actually, I want to control what you do here. And that causes problems.